What's up everyone, welcome back to another video on this channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make melodic guitar type melodies for Gunna, for instance. So these melodies are pretty simple in theory. There are 7 different melodies, but it's nothing too difficult. I'm going to go over the process on how I did this and how you can make these from scratch yourself. But first let's start with the guitar melody because that's the main instrument of this melody. So I already had an idea in my head and I started to work that out, and then afterwards I clicked it in a bit and made it more realistic by playing these notes on different velocities. The guitar I used is Evolution Modern Nylon, a really good guitar, and this is what the main melody, the guitar, sounds like. So that's already pretty melodic. That's because you play a normal chord first and then you play this A, which in this scale makes the notes usually a bit melodic. So that really goes pretty well. After that I added a piano. The piano is called Noir, something like that. Also a really good piano. I wanted to go for a bit more soft piano because Keyscape is really good, but that piano is a bit more soft, so sounds a bit nicer. So for the piano I did the same thing which I did with the guitar. It's still the same chords actually. It's still the E minor and then that chord right there, and it's the same with the piano, which really adds a bit more depth, I would say. So these two melodies are pretty good. These guitar and piano melody combined is really good. The piano makes it more full and the guitar on its own it's a bit empty. So adding a piano makes it sound more full, which is really good. After that you can go a lot of different ways. You can go bells, you can add flutes, trumpets, a lot of different ways you can go. But I just went for bells and some vocals to make it sound more melodic. So after that I added a bell. The VST is called MELODIC, a really good bell. This is what the bell sounds like. It kind of also follows a bit of the progression, going from E minor afterwards to A. So this is what the bell sounds like. So these 3 melodies, the bell plus the guitar and the piano, is also really good. Still a bit empty, so you can add some effects or accents, or you can do a lot of different stuff as well. I wanted to add some vocals to make it sound yet again more melodic, because these 3 are really good, but still there's no extremely melodic stuff in there. So a flute or something like that would go really good, or some vocals in my opinion. So I added 2 vocals. They're both from Exhale. It's a really good plugin for vocals. They have notes, loops and slices, really good. So this is what the first vocal sounds like. And here's the second vocal. After that I added another vocal just to play on the B and the A. Still also pretty simple. So overall pretty good melody, really melodic because of these vocals, I would say. You can still add maybe good flute in there, but it's already pretty full because of the vocals, so I just keep it like this, that's fine. Also a bass, give the intro some room, then a good bass, and then there's a good beat drop. So the entire melody like this sounds like this. So a really good melody for Gunna, I would say. This doesn't have drums, so let's add those drums. So for drums, like I said already, always keep it a bit more simple. Just a simple clap for this beat would be fine, I would say. Okay, let's do the 808 first, because I kind of have an idea maybe. So the first root note is C. Be sure to always follow the root notes. Or I mean the root note is E, I'm sorry. So be sure to always follow the root notes. What I'm going to do is the root note throughout the entire melody is E, but it kind of emphasizes the second bar on the A. So I'm just going to go from E to A, because it's both in the scale and it both works. So just try to follow either the scale or the root note, but try to listen to the 808s. If it doesn't sound good, try to just play the root note, because either A is gonna sound, either E is gonna sound good, and A is also gonna sound good. So yeah, do whatever sounds good. An important tip with mixing is that I sometimes hear on beats is that the higher notes are played at the same velocity as the lower notes. So for instance, what I mean with this is if a C5 note is played, it's the same velocity as, for instance, an A5 note or a C6 note. The difference is between those two notes is that the C6 note is going to be so much louder than the C5 note, because it's played at a higher frequency. This sounds so much louder than this. So if you have higher notes, be sure to turn them down a bit. Also did it with the A and just turned the B notes up a bit, so it gives a more, throughout the entire pattern, it sounds the same volume, something like that. Okay, so I added drums, nothing too special, just a standard clap, a hi-hat with a few rolls in there, one right here, two right there, an 808, a kick which has its own pattern, but somewhat follows the 808, and just a simple crash at the beginning to give the drop more feeling, I would say. Yeah, this beat is basically finished. I'm going to quickly do the arrangement for you guys, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I just want to say thank you all so much for 1K subscribers. I didn't know if I said it last video. Even if I did, yet again, thank you guys so much for all of the support, all the comments, likes, the subs, the views, whatever. I really appreciate all of you guys. I'm really thankful for all of you guys. I didn't know we would even reach this when I started this, so yet again, thank you guys so much. If you want to download or want this loop, you can join my Discord and just ask me directly. Otherwise, it's going to be in my next loop drop that I almost drop every 2 months, which almost includes like even 100 loops almost every 2 months. So yeah, you can keep an eye out for that. But if you specifically want this loop as soon as possible, you can join my Discord and just ask me for the loop. I'll download it and send it into the Discord server, and the Discord server link will be in the description as well. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to like. Really appreciate all of you guys. Thank you so much, and hope you enjoy this beat.
QV on this track.